Steven Adams, Wendell Carter Jr. go toe-to-toe here at center court. As the Thunder glad to be back home. Starting off this 5-game homestand, each at home. Shot clock under 10. First offensive possession of the game. As Gallinari wants to drive, goes right at Markkanen. One international player going up against another in the second effort that time by Gallo.
Gallo was very good at shooting the 3-ball. Got all the way to the rim, tipped in his own miss.
That's got to feel good for Gallinari after his off night, as that is Carter Jr. Hall trying to get it back down to Adams, but it was taken away. Dunn sets it up, and the two-time slam dunk champion in Zach LaVine knows exactly what to do off that feed from Dunn. Right, there's usually a body kind of draped all over him as Markkanen steps back, follows his shot, and it's an early Bulls advantage here in this first quarter. You know, and what I would vote is the best Christmas movie of all time.
What movie? As that loose change fell on the floor.
Dennis Schroeder, Abdel-Nader in, and there's a steal by LaVine. LaVine turns on the Jets hard to the rim, counted a foul for the Boylan timeout. And Schroeder had it taken away. There is Dunn with a steal. Here is White out in transition. He lays it up and in. And that is another turnover, and the points off turnovers. Coming off of that big win against the Clippers. Backdoor cut. Markkanen slips by Baisley for another slam. LaVine. Now Markkanen, drive by Noel, and another slam for Lauri Markkanen. Baisley. Boy, those long arms right now. The Bulls creating all kinds of havoc as White finds Diacono. And there is another points off turnover bucket by Chicago. Thunder right now just want to run a good offensive set. And they finally break it down thanks to the drive from Schroeder, and Noel with the easy deuce.
And quick drive.
Final possession here in this first quarter. Valentine gives it back. Young lobbed it up, and Archie Diacono puts it down with 0.2 seconds left on the clock.
Just run your sets.
Schroeder trying to break down. Archie Diacono, nice move. Turned on the Jet. Another stop for the Thunder. As Paul pushes it into the front court. Now his turn to drive on Archie Diacono, and he scores, stepping back outside the block. So couldn't quite get it through all that congestion inside.
Yeah, that's a tough one there because you turned them over, and this is what it turns to on the other end.
So Denzel Valentine off the bench. He is an offensive player. He is not on the floor for his defense. Schroeder, little give and go action between him and Paul, executed nicely. Schroeder's got 9 here in the first half. Carter left open, and he takes advantage of the space. Lining up from 3. That's off the side of the backboard. Here come the Bulls. Archie Diacono, transition 3. That one swishes home. It used to be kind of blurry lines between what was rest and what was an actual injury. As Ferguson is able to come out of the timeout and drill another 3. That one's from the corner.
It's because they kept them off that free throw line. They get 26% of their points from the free throw line.
Carter again, as it looked like the Thunder came over to try to block that shot, but he had enough space to put it up and in with 2 hands.
Just to continue to etch into that deficit.
Gallo trying to size up Young. Hard drive to the rim as he climbs the ladder for the 2-handed slam. A couple of times this year, take it off the deck for the perimeter and show a little spring in those legs. Boy, LaVine just put Terrence Ferguson.
Basket. High pick and rolls. I like this action right here. And finally you get the turnover, and look what it leads to.
Gallo with a quick answer. Schroeder outside. SGA passed up to 3. Gallo again. Catches, fires, and hits another 3. And the rebound by Carter. Thunder got to get back defensively. You get a shot like that, it's like a turnover. As LaVine sidesteps and scores inside.
Any offensive rebounds.
Oh, Gallo had his shot swiped free by Markkanen. Don't see that all that often. And now the lob, Carter with the alley-oop inside. You know Dunn is going to drive or pass. He's not going to take that 3. Markkanen from Finland going at Gallinari from Italy, and he banked it in. There's a lot of easy offense in the first half, SGA. As Chris Paul lines it up for three. Right down the pipe. Chris Paul with a wide open shot as he converts.
And if you're the Thunder right now, just see if you can get it down to 10 points. Just put a little pressure on the Bulls. They haven't been playing with a whole lot of pressure, especially in the way of that scoreboard. Well, they've been able to convert turnovers in a massive rate.
Satoransky didn't have the angle underneath. LaVine, and he's still feeling it. 22 on the night for Zach LaVine. And the Thunder win the tip, so that's a really good challenge by Billy Donovan. Now they go inside right out of the timeout, and Steven Adams with a nice slam.
Maybe this is something that can spark the Thunder defense.
Markkanen run off the three-point line, reverse layup that counts, and the foul. Boy, the athleticism from the 7-footer. LaVine had it poked away by Paul. Now Paul leaks out on the up-ahead pass from Adams and scores in transition.
Gets your big guy dunking the ball in the middle.
LaVine backdoor cut right out of the timeout. So that would have been a travel. Should have been a travel.
He got away with it.
Dunn finds LaVine hard to the rim as he bisects the paint. But the Bulls have been able to maintain a double-digit lead throughout the night. But just not a lot of working space for the Thunder on this end as Ferguson has his third three of the night. Schroeder slings it down to Noel. Ferguson again for three. Boy, it had almost no rotation, but his threes here forced opponents to 20 or more turnovers. This is the 10th time this year as LaVine can't be slowed down on his way to the rim. That'll be an and one. Zach LaVine. Schroeder drives and scores. The diminutive Schroeder with the rebound. Paul got around the screen this time. It's executed to perfection as Paul put it on a platter for Noel. Carter got it back out to the perimeter, but White couldn't handle that pass. Paul surveys the floor, watch the three straight away, and nails the three straight away. Paul, can he make it two in a row? He can as he splashes home a big-time three. Ferguson also back in the game to try to defend LaVine. LaVine got around the screen, pulls up, mid-range jumper, and that is good. Zach LaVine left open for three. And that line drive no good. Back tapped out by Adams. And a fresh 14. Paul, another three from the outside as Paul is feeling it. Deflected, picked off. Gotta slow down LaVine. LaVine runs right into two players, splits Paul and Schroeder, and still scores. Gallo for the tie. Lets it fly and scores. One possession game. Paul steps into that shot and another huge three from Chris Paul.
All game has forced the Bulls into the turnover situation. We talked about flipping the script. They have done just that.
Paul drains another one.
That call.
Bulls can't call timeout and set up a play. Thunder got to play it straight up. LaVine drives hard and the left-handed finish with 25.9 seconds. Cannot move. Got to get it in and get a shot up quickly. The lob into Adams. We're going to get a foul on Carter. And he banks in the first.
And you know the beauty of that? Because they do have to.
4.3 seconds. Adams' second free throw. That one is off the back iron. Offensive rebound. The Thunder corralling with 1.3. If Paul makes or misses this free throw. And he makes it. Markkanen's got to get it in. LaVine with one. Launches way off target. Comeback complete in Oklahoma City as the Thunder